Hey there, quirky people! The lineup for Thor Love and Thunder is quite long and stunning. So let's take a look at every new and old character that might appear in Thor 4. Obviously, the God of Thunder will be back for sure. But besides him, here's a list of characters that you might like. Characters confirmed to return. Valkyrie. Tessa Thompson will certainly be back as the King of New Asgard. And this time, she'd be looking for a queen to marry. That queen could be none other than Lady Sif. The Warriors 3 may have died back in Ragnarok, but Lady Sif is very much alive. The mysteries of her whereabouts in Ragnarok will be solved as Jamie Alexander is confirmed to return. She recently surprised us in Loki, and now she'd come in as a possible contender for the Queen of New Asgard. Jane Foster.
Yeah.
I'm Loki, you may have heard of me.
Taika Waititi confirmed that not only will Jane return, but she'd take on her comic book persona of the mighty Thor. Her cancer arc is set to be a part of the film. She'd also prove herself to be worthy of Thor's power. And thereafter, we'd witness a whole lot of thunderous love between her and the older Odinson. KORG and MIEK. Taika has confirmed that we might actually get to visit KORG's home planet. His Cronin history could be explored in this film. Oh, and yes, MIEK will tag along as well. Apart from them, we're really excited to see the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mantis!
Okay.
Peter Quill, Nebula, Drax, Mantis, and Kraglin are confirmed to at least make a cameo in the movie. But it is being presumed that Rocket and Groot will have a longer role. The only Guardian that won't appear here is Gamora. GORR the God Butcher. Christian Bale is coming in as the god-killing villain GORR. It'll be interesting to see how he competes with the God of Thunder and the mighty Thor. Other cameos. Matt Damon is confirmed to return as the actor Loki from Thor Ragnarok. Luke Hemsworth will be the actor Thor, and Sam Neill is confirmed to be back as actor Odin. But adding on the fun would be Melissa McCarthy, who is confirmed to act as Hela. Another sure-shot cameo in the film is of Russell Crowe, who is playing MCU's Olympian god, Zeus. This is where the list of all confirmed appearances comes to an end. But let's look at some other, more Marvel characters. Loki. A Thor movie would surely feel incomplete without Tom Hiddleston's Loki.
Surprise!
Even though he has his own series, and Tom H has also denied his return in Thor 4, we could still expect a cameo of Loki in the film. His reunion with Thor is what everyone's been waiting for, and we'd rather have it sooner than later. Loki is set to appear in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. He could carry on his cameo streak to Thor 4 before returning in the second season of his own show. ERIK, SELVIG, and DARCY.
So good to see you.
Oh, I missed you too.
How did you find me?
Kat Dennings was asked if she'd return in Thor 4 after WandaVision.
Have fun in prison.
She said that she wasn't aware of any role back then. But we do expect her to return in the film because why not? Her reunion with Jane Foster will be pretty cool to witness. And along with Darcy, we'd like to see Stellan Skarsgård be back as Professor Selvig too. The whole gang from Thor 1 could reunite in Love and Thunder.
God.
HELA.
It's come to my attention that you don't know who I am.
She didn't die at the end of Ragnarok. If you look at her final moment carefully, she clearly opened a portal and escaped. So Cate Blanchett might be back as Hela towards the end of Thor 4. Or better, she could actually have a connection to Christian Bale's GORR the God Butcher, the Grandmaster, and the Collector.
I present to you Tanelier Tevar, the Collector.
We still don't know what happened on Sakaar after the Grandmaster was overthrown. Maybe Thor 4 might tell us by bringing Jeff Goldblum back. His character was surely set up for something big, and he has to unite with his immortal brother, Tanelier Tivian. I believe that the Collector is still alive despite the destruction of his vault in Infinity War, and he could definitely cameo in Thor Love and Thunder. EITRI the Dwarf.
He killed everyone anyway.
Peter Dinklage might be back as EITRI after Avengers Infinity War. Hela destroyed the old Mjolnir. So unless those broken shards get reformed, we will need a new Mjolnir for Jane to wield. And EITRI could be the one to forge it for her. Enchantress.
Why, it's my footrest, one of a kind. Isn't it divine?
Recently, Sophia DiMartino appeared in Loki as a combination of Lady Loki and the Sylvie Lushton version of Enchantress. But Thor Love and Thunder could bring in the real Enchantress, that is Amora. I'd love it if she becomes the secondary villain of the film, going up against Thor, Jane, and Valkyrie. Beta Ray Bill. This version of Thor was set up by Ragnarok and Endgame. He was revealed as one of the past champions of the GRANDMASTER, and Endgame confirmed that Thanos destroyed his home planet. So all this backstory could be realized if Beta Ray Bill arrives in Thor Love and Thunder.
Hercules, the Prince of Power, is here!
Hercules. With Russell Crowe coming in as Zeus, we would get to see some other Olympian gods in Thor 4. It is about time for Hercules to be introduced in the MCU, and that introduction should happen in Thor Love and Thunder. It could be a mere cameo. Thor's personality in the MCU is quite similar to how Hercules is supposed to be, so it will be an epic moment when these two muscular mavericks share the big screen. If not a one-on-one battle, we can even settle down with these two being involved in something as minuscule as an arm wrestle match.
Did you think you could hide from me forever, little brother?
Just like Beta Ray Bill was revealed to be one of the Grandmaster's champions, Ares was another champion of Sakar's Colosseum. With the arrival of Zeus, Thor Love and Thunder could introduce Ares if they don't bring Hercules into the mix. Dario Dagger. So far, we've seen several Thor villains in the MCU. Laufey, Curse, Malekith, Surtur, and Hela were the top villains of the Thor franchise besides Loki.
Come on. What did you expect?
But it's time for another one of them to show up. Dario Agger could be the villain that Thor and the Guardians fight in the beginning of the film. Now last but not the least, we could also get the Silver Surfer.
Oh, that is cool.
The Fantastic Four are coming to the MCU in the next 2 years or so.
In fact, Marvel's first family, Fantastic Four.
We might see the debut of Doctor Doom and Black Panther 2 as well. So it's about time for Nora and Rad to show up in the MCU sooner or later.
Lauren Rad.
What?
I was once called Lauren Rad.
Taika Waititi did say that we shouldn't expect a Silver Surfer cameo in Thor 4, but we can't really take any of the actors or directors on their word. Okay, that's all. Which of these characters would you like to see in the next Thor movie? Let us know in the comments. Leave a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to check out some more fun videos on our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!